Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. On the visitor's sideline, Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys came up short their last time out, trying to get back in the win column here. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Soldier Field. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
A gain of 2.
Play action now. Shuck. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and sneak it here. He will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Shuck. That's complete to Laporta. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
A gain of 9.
They'll go with the keeper. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain? Quarterback sneak? No gain? Aren't you supposed to get something out of that?
Yeah, needed a full yard there. Out is Myers for the Seahawk field goal. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. Myers' kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
Drops it underneath for Tootin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tootin. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, shot. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. The man down the field, that's a Dunze. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
For a Bears first down.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocked it on the door.
And the Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Shuck. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Roma Dunze with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. That time a 6-play drive. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox.
It's a gain of 11. And the Lions first down.
Now Purdy. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 39 yards there, a big one.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent.
and sometimes spectacular.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Got a man, and he hits it in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Brian Thomas from 13 yards out. And the Lions have cut it back within a score.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And that one makes it 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. So I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Second and 1 at the 37-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. Finding Williams once more, complete. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a first down.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Here's Shuck. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bears first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up second.
Shuck now to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
The Lions offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And you can see finding the end zone hasn't been much of a problem for him. He enters his final week of the season as the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. They start the drive with Cook. And this will wind up a Lions first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Lions 1st down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. Purdy looking to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Purdy from the gun. And Thomas has it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Detroit Lions 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Detroit.
Here's Purdy. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
Detroit Lions 1st down.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Purdy now to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So the 3 points there, CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Well, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing, Shuck. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. This is 2nd and 8.
To Sam Laporta. A gain of 12. Brings up 2nd down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this one not going anywhere. They give it the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
The Bears at 11-5 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage, well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
to throw his shot. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 35.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. From the gun, Shuck. Right side to Williams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 8.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And the Bears 1st.
Now Shuck. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. That's a screen pass. That's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He had him there open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop at a yard shy. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Back to throw, Purdy. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Well, the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And they start in the best of all positions, 1st and goal. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tootin will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead is up to 14. They have the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And Detroit getting set to go now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That'll be complete to Cook. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So we're going to look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. In motion left, Godwin. A fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Over the middle, open is Thomas. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Purdy. That is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Lions.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal. The 3-yard
Cook will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Purdy looking to throw. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Brock Purdy taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions are back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. That's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience, because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes, because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked, either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
And the Bears.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And down to the 36-yard line here. 61 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. First target, first catch, and a first down.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Shuck. It's complete to Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Vita Vea busting through to get him for a loss of 6. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there.
Under pressure, they got him again. Carson Schlesinger in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown in his 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6. Purdy now to throw. And a throw here right sideline falls incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Purdy from the gun. Completes Austin here over the middle. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Lions first down. A gain of 7. And the Lions first down.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Finding Knox there, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Lions first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Back to the ground, Cook. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Here's Cook again. Nice little juke. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Dawson Knox, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Big score. First step in their attempt to climb back into this game.
Yes, but still some work to do as they get within a score here. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. And that rushing touchdown, number 28 on the year, just a remarkable number as he draws level with a Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson for the most in NFL history. McPherson now for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. A 10-play drive that time. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
Indeed means
Exactly.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
14 yards on the play.
From the gun, Shuck. And he rifles one incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. The coverage by Tavarius Ward.
Here's a give up the middle. And the defense closes quickly there. And he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. The Bears on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Vita Vea picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one.
Hey, look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Down the right sideline. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Has some good hard running there as he pushes his way forward for about 5. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Short pass here taken in by Laporta.
A 7-yard gain.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
We'll get this out to Tootin. Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
It's a quarterback sneak. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So the D-line got the push there against the O-line to stop that quarterback sneak.
A really high percentage call on offense. I think it's the right call. But as you noted, if they didn't get the push, you can't get in there. There's no place for him to go. And that's why the whole play got stuffed.
Going quickly here to Thomas. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Bears' 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Austin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And the Lions first down.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
First down. A gain of 15.
Back to throw, Purdy. Setting up the screen for Cook. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So 1st and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
First down. 1st and goal. Detroit.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. James Cook with career touchdown number 60. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So the moment is finally at hand. What a season, CD. His 29th rushing touchdown of the year. No one in the history of the NFL has had more in a single season. And congratulations to him. What an achievement.
We certainly had the feeling early in the year, maybe week 2 or 3, where we talked to each other and thought this could really turn into something. But I don't know if either of us thought we'd get to this point. Maybe the best season ever by a running back in NFL history.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Set to kick off.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now Shuck. Got his man. It's Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 30. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Shuck. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw now, Shuck. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Drops it underneath for Tootin. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Here's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
To throw is Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get it down this time to 17. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get simple plays up in quick succession.
Touchdown! Isaac to Slaw from 17 yards out. And the Bears have got it back to within a score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Conversion is no good.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
The Lions offense and Brian Thomas getting set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Detroit, a win here in Week 18 means they'll finish off the